Hey everybody, good spelled, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, for all my friends all over the world. This is Keswick United Methodist Church. Yes, I am wearing my Viking hat very proudly, and my Thor's hammer. You see, when the Vikings were, over time, converted to Christianity, that religion, was unique to the Viking culture, the culture of Scandinavia. Of course, Christianity isn't going to promote the Viking religion, the tales, the stories, the records. Remember, throughout history, whenever there are cultures that are lost, we're always wishing that we had some kind of information about them. So this is a very good example of why I have my Viking hat on and I have my Thor's hammer proudly at the church where I was baptized. People don't understand that, who aren't from the Scandinavian culture like I am, how important that history of the story and the knowledge of the Viking culture and their religion, if you want to call it that, what they believed in, is important to remember and to understand. It doesn't have anything to do necessarily with what kind of religion you aspire to have. It has to do with like how the Native Americans keep their language and how so I'm saying here, the Nordic religion is a history that we don't want to lose, the understanding of that. Whenever there are cultures that lose their religions, or lose their whole culture altogether, we always wish there was information about who they were. So this is an example of why things are lost, because people choose not to continue to believe in them, or at least to understand them, like I continually try to teach myself and learn about. With my Thor's hammer and my Viking hat in front of the church that I was baptized at. And for me, that's very normal. This is an important place for me. So, what's interesting is that when I went to church here, and when I was baptized here, it was just this building right here. That was it. And we probably went here for about 4 or 5 years, and then right after we left, they added all this, including a whole basketball gymnasium. So when I went here, I was just before I became a basketball star. So then just after I became a basketball star, and it was just after we left here, they built a whole stadium, a whole basketball gymnasium. So this is just where I was baptized, and we went to church here in this rural road in Leelanau County, to the Keswick United Methodist Church. We'd go here for Easter, and just thought that would be interesting, and it's completely normal and comfortable to have your Viking, my Viking hat on and my Thor's hammer at the church. That isn't. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm one of the few people that can talk about it in that way, because there's only 4 million or 5 million Norwegians. There's only 4 or 5 million Norwegians. Do you think your average Catholic from Traverse City is going to talk about his Viking hat and his Thor's hammer? No, they don't care about that. I'm one of the few that can perpetuate and know the story from the past. So there's nothing wrong with the story. Christianity changed the world. We remember the histories for whatever reasons we want to. I happen to have Scandinavian heritage, so I want to learn about it, and that has meaning to me. So I can stand here at this church where I was baptized, and that's good. That's good. That shows that I'm connecting to things. I'm not alienating things and avoiding things. So that's all I wanted to say.